Who are you guys?
We're the good guys.
Put it simply, I guess the biggest difference between TV and film would be the scale of it. Because for television, you're talking about producing something that is broadcast over a certain length of time. Whereas for film, you are looking to create something that people can go into a darkened room and be entertained or moved by for about an hour and a half. The execution of these two different formats is what drives the difference between the television and film. But the fundamentals still apply. I mean, you still need a good story, you still need compelling characters.
如果我不想让我儿子上路，我想让他回来，他可以做到吗？
当然可以。
The biggest challenge to creating a television production is really the planning. I think a lot of people don't know just how much planning goes into getting a television show off the ground. On average, you're talking about 13 hours of content spread over 13 weeks. And how do you keep people entertained for 4 months? Sometimes you get the impression that we sort of make it up as we go along, but the planning process is meticulous. It's something that takes place, months, sometimes even years in advance.
You think I killed him? He killed those boys! 结果竟然离家出走。
As a writer and director, I guess the best piece of advice I ever received was protect the story. There are so many layers that come between the time that you actually have the story and the time that it actually reaches an audience. There are so many considerations and many of them are practical. You're working with resources, with locations, budgets, with people. And sometimes you tend to forget along the way that it all started with a story. So whenever it comes time to make a decision, you have to remember what the story was that you set out to tell in the first place.